Mm. Hello, hello, everybody. Good morning. Happy Saturday morning. Yeah, Saturday here, 3:52 a.m. How are you? How are you? Are you struggling? that's that's a topic for today. Embrace the struggle. So, question maybe for you: how do you like the struggle? What kind of question is that? But in life, naamang ng struggle nimo. Oh, good morning sa tanan. Good morning everybody. Who's going to watch this on replay later? I hope this would value. My goal here is first, we're doing like getting confidence. Being here. We're doing this 90 days go live. Actually, this is a 10-month long challenge in our business community. So, teaching us, helping us how to be comfortable in social media. We are social media marketer. I am online business owner and a mentor. And goal here is letting people know who are looking for an online business that here is this opportunity. Okay, so every day for 90 days we are going live and talk something in order to and give value as much as possible. Or goal is really for us to get confidence in camera in social media. But anyway, today um, my topic is about embracing the struggle. How are you when life is, you know, it's hard? How do you respond to it? How do you, when there's a problem, how do you respond to problem? Sometimes, we react to problems. Sometimes we don't take time and respond, think, and respond to the problem. Problem is there for a reason, right? If every problem, there is always a solution. So take time to respond, not so quick to react. But anyways, that was not in my notes. So today is embrace struggle. I have a question for you. Do you no have you heard about Steve Jobs? Or how about oops how about cell phone? How about an iPhone? iPhone, Apple. But anyway, Steve Jobs is here. I'll read it to you. Steve Jobs founded the Apple company. I believe he passed away already, but he left a really good legacy in things that we all are we all enjoyed, which is Apple cell phone. Yeah. So Steve Jobs founded the Apple company at 21 years old. Wow, I didn't know that. By the time he was 23, he was known around the world. 7 years later, after developing this global brand with so many products, which is Apple. Oh, hello. Good morning. Good morning, who's watching today. Don't forget to put your name in a comment section below so I know how global we are. It's 3:56 a.m. here, and let me know what time it is there on your end, okay? So anyway, Steve Jobs. But 7 years later, so he founded the Apple company at 21 years old. He's so young. Wow. And after 7 years, after developing this global brand, Apple, with so many products, he clashed with his board of directors and was fired from the company he started. Hmm. At first, he felt betrayed and wronged. However, instead of sitting around in self pity, he went out and learned new skills and started new company. Wow, this is amazing. This company had something Apple needed. The Apple company now. That yeah, and eventually Apple purchased this company and brought him back as the CEO. He started a company. He got fired, and then learned another skill started another company, and then the old company bought his company, new company, and then brought him back as the CEO. Job himself said, if I had not been fired, I would never have learned these new skills that have made me into who I am. Such a mindset. If I had not been fired, I would have never learned these new skills that have made me into who I am. Wow, I love that. So how do we respond to struggle? So this one right here, if there is no struggle, there is no progress. That is so true, right? If we remain comfortable, if we remain hayahay lang, yeah, there is no progress. And then it says here, then the times you push yourself to do what's best, even when it's uncomfortable, is always for your benefit. And I like that one. If I had not been, he started a company at 21 years old, and then after 7 years later, he had clash, with his um what's that, board of directors, and then they fired him. And what would you do, right? I mean, yeah, you feel betrayed, you feel wrong. um but what would you do? Would you just do, would you just be what, self-pity, and do nothing and blame people? um my husband's awake. Am I too loud? But anyways, yeah. So what would you do? What would your response be? So so in other words, your struggles are never wasted. So the times you push yourself, yeah, that's what it is. The times you push yourself to do what's best, even when it's uncomfortable, is always for your benefit. So if we face struggles, if we face difficulties, that's always for your benefit, because you learn to survive, right? You learn to thrive. You learn to find another way, um, to be freed, or for freedom or something, another way to succeed, or whatever that is. So I remember when I was a child, when I was still in my learning, yeah, in my 12, 13 years old, when my dad told me that I can afford to send you to high school. That was I was first year, so he was only able to send me to school first year high school. And then he told me, like, because there was a lot of us, I asked him lately. I said, Dad, why did you say that? Why did you tell me that you cannot afford to send me to school? And then he said, and I asked him that like a couple months ago maybe, and he said, no, because there's six of you, and I couldn't afford to send all of you to college. Yeah, to school. And that's true. And so that, and then I told myself I wanted to finish college. I wanted to have a good job. I wanted to have a good life. I don't want to struggle looking for, looking for ways where the next meal would be. I wanted a better life. And then so I went to school, and then I went to school, also working student, work in a day um, shift, and and then go to school at night in the afternoon. So and then I it was hard, but because I wanted to finish college. So I went through, I had to do it. How do you, it's a struggle, right? So the times you push yourself, I like that. And the times you push yourself to do what's best, even when it's uncomfortable, is always for your benefit. So I learned to persevere. I learned to how to call that, to be patient. I learned to work hard. you know so learn to Here's another one. Learn to bounce back from adversity and embrace struggle. Sometimes, I mean, what do you do? Like, do you just run away from a problem? Do you want an easy way out? Or do you face that struggle, face that hardship, and don't just take, what people throws at you. And I remember someone told me, no, you would never graduate. Mhm. You would never graduate college. And that's funny because it's really from my relative, but I took it as a challenge. So yeah, there you go. How do you face um s- challenge, or in life? Do you just run away from it, or you face it, right? So, oh, I didn't know I had that one twice here. So okay, so here it says, in other words, your struggles are never wasted. So it's always for your benefit. So every time you feel discomfort, celebrate, because it means you are growing. So every time you feel discomfort, celebrate, because it means going. So the first time we did, I did this go live. It was such a struggle. It took me. It's just funny because you have to think, what you have to say, and then plus you feel you're scared. I was scared because you know I'm thinking already, like, oh, there's a lot of people are listening, and then how about my accent, and what if they don't believe me, what if they nobody would watch me, what if all that thoughts, all that what ifs. But and then it took me like the very first time, it took me like 2 hours from sitting here, 2 hours to press the live button to go to the live button. It was very uncomfortable. Yeah. But now, I don't care if someone will watch me or not. But this is the process. Trust the process. Don't be how to call that, about the result. Don't fall in love with the result, but fall in love with the process, right? So yeah. And then it says every time you feel discomfort, celebrate, because it means you are growing. Yeah, it means you are succeeding. You're getting closer to your goal. Goal here is for us to be confident in front of camera. Goal for us here is to be confident, being present on social media. You know, um, every time you embrace discomfort, you are joining the ranks of the most successful people in the world. Just remember, the struggle is good for you. I like that. The struggle is good for you. You know what? I want to just remember. I wanted to add that one here. Just remember, the struggle is good for you. There you go. Just remember, the struggle is good for you because it grows you. You learn when you struggle. Um, and don't, don't despise challenges. Don't despise challenges. Yeah. And Isaiah, and it says here, Isaiah 14 says, fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous hand. Yeah, I like that. So when remember, when you struggle is for your own good. Because if you live in a comfortable life, no, I don't want that. And then we have all these what ifs, what ifs. What if I fail? You know what? A lot of people, you won't, just like this one right here. If there is no struggle, there is no progress. If there is no failure, there is no success, right? If there is no failure, there is no success. So if you want something, like I wanted to be, and we were told, I heard, um, uh, make your commitment public, something like that, by John Maxwell. But I'm here because I wanted to have freedom. I wanted to own my time one day, in a couple years here, and I wanted to have freedom, financial freedom. I want time freedom. I wanted to be able to spend my time with my family. I wanted to be able to do what I want, not being stuck, helping other, somebody's building someone's success. I wanted to build my own success. But you have to be, you have to struggle at the first. If there's one thing that you wanted to do in life, be prepared to struggle, be prepared to face challenges, and don't quit, never quit. Okay, so there you have it, everybody. I hope this gives value to you. The times you push yourself to do what's best, even when it's uncomfortable, always for you, is always for your benefit. And there it is. Learn to bounce back from adversity and embrace struggle. All right, there you go, everybody. Thank you to those. Thanks for the heart. Thanks to who's watching. I will see you again tomorrow. And yeah, anything here? I think that's it. And if you want to know, what's today? Saturday. Yeah. And if you want to know, what I'm doing online, what business, I'm doing online. Okay, so yeah, like this is um, oh yeah, I will. That would be my tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see what's my yeah. I will the next day, maybe by Monday. If this is in about our business. But anyways, so message me, and we will talk. All right. Thank you, everybody. You have a great day. God bless. Bye bye.